Is it?
We're all moved out.
What day?
End of an era, but the backpacker era is pending. Okay, first day in Bangkok. We are heading to a brunch spot to get a little something to eat. I found a cute little place that I think is on the river, so we're gonna hopefully sit out and look at the water. It's very humid, but I'm feeling positive because everywhere we've been so far, like the hostel and stuff, has been well aircon. We just sat down for breakfast. We did successfully find somewhere by the river. I've had the avocado with poached eggs on toast, and Louis is having some banana pancakes. He's so cute. Okay, so we walked for a little bit and now we're near the Grand Palace. So we're gonna figure out how to go in. I think we need to go round, and then we're gonna go and see the Emerald Buddha that's in there and the palace grounds. It looks gorgeous. Okay, we've made it in. We're just gonna buy our tickets. Luckily, I do think they take card. I think there's a small transaction fee, but that's fine. Okay, we just bought our tickets at the kiosks over there, and now we're basically in. Just gotta show them. But it's so beautiful. So, fun fact time with Beth. The Grand Palace in Bangkok was built to legitimize Bangkok as the capital of Thailand when one of the kings decided to change it from, I think it was Chiang Mai, but it had a different name at the time. So that's why it's like so beautiful and ornate, because it was like purpose built for that. And also it is different to the other temples in Thailand because it has no living quarters for monks. Monks are invited in to do like ceremonies and to worship, but no one lives here. Shall we kaja?
Let's kaja.
It's so beautiful. I was gonna say, is this a staring contest?
I've got glasses on, it's not really fair, is it? I've got glasses on and he's literally made out of gold, so it's not a really fair contest.
So my like #1 bucket list item for this trip is to go to Angkor Wat, and this is a model of Angkor Wat, which just makes me so excited to go. It's so gorgeous. It's just in the Grand Palace of Thailand. Angkor Wat is not in Thailand, it's in Cambodia. But they have a whole model of it there. So as beautiful as the Grand Palace is and all the buildings, one of the main things that they have here is they have the Emerald Buddha, which was, no one really knows when it was made, but it's in the style of Thai Buddhas. So there's a lot of dispute over the origins of it. Okay, you're gonna have to excuse how beetroot red I am, but we are in like the main part. I'm pretty sure the Emerald Buddha is in here, but once we go in, we cannot take pictures or vlog. So I'm gonna just show you the outside here. Feet Louis. Everyone's taking pictures down here, but once you go in, there's people with signs saying like no photos, please. but I'm pretty sure that that is where the emerald Buddha is. Everything's just so gorgeous and ornate, literally everywhere. It's incredible. But I can't take a picture once I go in, but I'll put a picture from like Google on the screen so you can see what the Buddha looks like. The emerald Buddha was great. You had to sit with your soles of your feet not facing the direction of it to be respectful, and you had to be quite quiet. There were some monks in there when we were there, and a big group have just shown up to go in and worship, so that was cool. It's nice, always nice seeing like religions like Buddhism like thriving and like being like people being active within the religion. Even as you leave, there's just so much incredible architecture to look at. This is kind of Western style.
Yeah.
This is just gorgeous. It looks incredibly regal, whatever it is. It's absolutely gorgeous.
Like Disney. You know, very fairy tale kind of. Not anymore, they look terrible now.
Beautiful elephants on there. That is just gorgeous. The way these gardens are kept beautiful as well. The trees are so cool. Don't you think? Wow. This sort of thing makes you understand why people believe in religion.
Religion makes people do amazing things.
Yeah. So we actually did really well, and we were able to do everything that I had on the plan today, because I didn't want every day to be like super packed, but we decided that we would do Wat Pho early. We're meant to do this in like 2 days, but we're going to do it today, and this is where the big lying down Buddha is, so hopefully we're going to get to go in and see her. But Louis is just paying his donation so he can ring this gong. Ring gently.
Wow, that's great.
Happy?
This got like obstructing your view in your hands.
Wow.
I mean, it is just.
It's huge. It's absolutely huge.
Yeah, it always blows me away. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So this is the Temple of the Reclining Buddha. She is gorgeous and she's absolutely massive. All credit to her. She's huge. Going up towards her feet now, which is cool. Oh my gosh, her feet look so funny. Put those grippers away. Never thought I'd be calling another woman's toes beautiful, but here we are. Well, feet. It's a little bit later in the day, so it's not quite as hot, but we are starting to get some blue skies, which is nice. We're still in Wat Pho. We're just having a wander around. Wat Pho? Wat Pho?
Don't know, I don't speak Thai.
I'm not sure. But I bought myself a cute little red bracelet with a dragon on, and Louis said that it's meant to bring me money. Because what's this thing called? The circle thing?
It's a Syce.
Syce.
S-Y-C-E.
And you know what? I'm never against getting money. So here we are. We're just having a wander around the grounds because once again, really incredible, beautiful buildings everywhere we look. Let me show you these. What are they called? Chedi? I think they're called Chedi. I feel like one thing I can't quite express is the scale of everything. Like, everything is so tall. I mean, look at Louis next to this tiny one. He looks like a midget, and then you compare it to these, and you're like, wow.
I'd say as well, in like density, it feels similar to like Gyeongbokgung.
Yeah.
Where like you're just in this complex of places, and everywhere you look, there's more.
We decided that we needed a little bit of a break from the heat, so we found a cute little bar that has a little canopy above us. It's right next to our hostel, which is great, and I'm having a beer. It's huge. That's what I needed. And Louis just waiting on some food because he's starving. Then later we're gonna find somewhere to have like a proper dinner. But I think we'll go and like relax in the hostel for a little bit because we've done a lot today. I'm very tired. But I think that a little bit of a break from the heat could be good for both of us. Time for some soba.
Yeah, man.
Good?
That's really good.
So we decided that we'd go to a rooftop bar to have a drink, and we found this place called Rocco's. On the street it seemed like literally a club, and we were a little bit uncertain, but now we've come inside. As you can tell, it's like acoustic guitar, it's good vibes. The more you listen to the guy singing, you realize he does not know any of the words. He's got a really nice voice, it's very tuneful, and he says some of the words like in the chorus, but he's kind of just going like but it's nice, it's good vibe. It's just funny that he does not know the words to this song. We finished our night because we were both really tired, and today we are moving hostel because the hostel we're moving to, we have a private room booked at, and the other one doesn't do them. But this hostel didn't do late check-in, which we needed the first night we got here. It's really hot, but my backpack is not as uncomfortable as I thought it would be. So that's definitely a win. And luckily, it's only a short walk. This is our room. Let's just put his shoes on. Here's the bathroom. Lovely shower. And then the main room. Got Gleep on the bed for us. This is the bed. And then wardrobe. It's lovely. The only problem is that the aircon is leaking right now. So I had to put a towel there. We're gonna go tell them before we go for lunch. But yeah, very happy. It's lovely. Oh, he's so cute. Got your cute little bandana on.
It's not cute, it's cool.
Both.
So
Alright, we found a little cafe to have lunch in. It's directly opposite our hostel. You can literally see our hostel across the way. It's really cute. So I know that I just showed you our room and the problem with the aircon, but basically they can't get a repairman out today. So they've moved our room. So when we go back, we're just gonna move our bags up a floor. Cheers! My green curry has arrived. Shout out Kirsty Qualters. Sure it won't be as good as yours.
Really?
Wow, yours looks great actually.
What can I say? I make good choices. I actually don't. I make pretty terrible choices a lot of times. This is not one of them.
So this is where we just had lunch. The guy was so nice. Louis said that he likes spicy food and he called him the chili Terminator. Very happy with that.
I got the basilic rice and chicken, incredible, with an egg on top.
Highly recommend.
Highly recommend.
My Thai green curry was slightly too spicy for me, but I'm sure you would have been fine with it.
Probably, but no, soup generally gets me.
Yeah. Now we are gonna head to Wat Arun. It turns out that we don't need to get a grab there. There's a pier right at the end of the street, and apparently Wat Arun is more like chilled out than the Grand Palace. So they said it's fine for me to wear shorts, thank God, because I did not want to put my long skirt on again. It's so sweaty from yesterday. And they said I can just borrow a scarf when I'm there to like wrap around my legs. So that is all good. It'll be very entertaining if Louis has to do the same, but his shorts are longer than mine and his knees are covered. So I think he won't have to in the end. But yeah, and then when we get in there, we're gonna try and rent some traditional Thai clothing, which I'm so excited about because in Korea, my favorite thing to do was to rent a hanbok at Jonggugung. So hopefully we're gonna get to a similar experience at Wat Arun in Thailand. We just bought our tickets from the ticket office in there, and now we're heading onto the boat. We decided we'd sit upstairs on the boat. There was an option to sit downstairs, but we've gone for up so we can have the view more.
Well up.
It's well up, might be too hot. Okay, so there was this woman in the temple who was offering Thai clothing rental. We just went for it and we look so pretty. I'm literally so happy with it. We look so good. Ah, there's so many people wearing it. It's so fun. So we got in the temple, we paid our tickets, and then we went and got changed, and then we just came back in with our stamp. Just walking around one of the big temple rooms at Wat Arun, and we're having a little marvel at these guys. Louis thinks they kind of look like bulldogs, and I'm inclined to agree, to be honest. When you decide to wear the clothing, they do also offer a photographer for like a charge. I think it's like 1,500 baht, something like that. But I already have a photographer and he's free. So obviously we had to get the giraffe in. It's not dissimilar to the interior of the Temple of the Emerald Buddha, which we couldn't show you because there was no filming allowed in here. But in here you're allowed to film. Like the way the murals are all over the walls and stuff, it's quite similar. I feel like part of coming to Thailand is just a constant cycle of taking your shoes off and then putting them back on. Just went into another of the temples with Buddha in. Now we're gonna head into sort of the main area, which is actually sectioned off by a little fence. You can see there, but it's got the main, I think they're called chedi, like steeples, I guess we'd call them in the UK. So we're gonna go and have a look at them now.
Please be careful of your bags, phones, and valuables. Please carry your bag in front of you. Close the zipper and close the bag properly. Please do not sit, stand, hold or touch the historical site.
You're able to climb up some of the chedis, and the walls are literally so beautiful, but the steps up are so steep. It's so pretty. I feel like places like this I just want to wander around forever.
I know, I thought there's never enough time to like look at stuff.
No, but like,
not want to take a photo.
Like also I'm so hot. So we finished it up at the temple. We're just gonna go and return our clothes now. It's so gorgeous, and I like how there's so much green space at this one.
And all the white paint is really just like
yeah, I agree actually. It makes it feel not as hot as well. So we changed our clothes. This is the shop that we went to. It's called Look Thai. They were really nice, and the clothes were really good. we're getting a different boat over to Wat Pho, which we did go to yesterday, but we need to get the bank near there to get Louis' bank card back off them because the ATM beat it. It's a cute little boat actually. So we actually just missed the bank, literally by 9 minutes, which is so annoying. But we are consoling ourselves in like a mango themed cafe. Like every single drink is mango.
안녕 친구들. This is our smoothies. You're on Louis Cam. This is my mango float. I think it's like a mango soda with mango ice cream on it. And then here is the mango smoothie. They did have these giant ones, which looked really good, which I kind of regret not getting. But I'm on holiday. Might just go get them all.
For dinner tonight, we're in Chinatown, and I know it's a Starbucks, but I thought that when you get in, seeing this site immediately with all the lanterns and the big sign that says Chinatown was just so cool. Like getting in the taxi and seeing that. But we're gonna go down this street now and see if we can eat some street food. Louis just being a gent and pouring out my beer for us. Decided to sit down on a street in Chinatown. We went down a little side street to a little restaurant. I decided to have some Chinese style fried noodles, so I'm very excited. Cheers.
Cheers.
Okay, first meal. Lou, what's this called?
I think a Panang or Panang curry, and it's made with pork.
Delish. Let's dig in. The meat's really tasty, but it's a little bit spicy. I don't think I could have a whole one by myself. Louis probably could, but definitely not me. And here is my pick for the evening. It is Chinese style fried noodles with shrimp in. I'm so excited to try this. Maybe I'll try it with a bit of the sauce from that one.
This guy's just like me. He's ready to serve and extremely cool.
Louis found a Chinese restaurant he wanted to try because he really fancied some bao and some duck. And he also just ordered in Chinese, which I felt too embarrassed to film, but I should have.
I'm glad you didn't.
He started speaking Korean at one
I
point.
did. It's really embarrassing.
It is what it is.
How lucky.
But now we have bao.
How lucky I am to be able to confuse two foreign languages.
And here is our duck. We went for a third. That's why it's not huge. But I'm so excited to try it because Louis says this is like his favourite duck.
It's different to the ones I've done before.
It's good though. This is the place we just ate in. You can see like they have the ducks outside and stuff, which kind of grosses me out, but oh well. Then over there you see the really important stuff, which is the bao. So there's this famous Chinese dish that Louis has never actually tried before, but it's called Singapore chicken rice. And it's really famous because Chinese immigrants moved to Singapore and they loved it, so it got called like Singapore chicken rice, but it is Chinese. So we found a place that does it and we're gonna try that. So let me show you what it looks like. This is the dish, and we got some rice and we each got a soup. Well, no, we got one soup to share and a little bit of picky bits to dip into. Plus we got a beer to share. So on that note, chang! Chang! Thank you for watching my temple and Chinatown vlog. There's no outro because I was going to do one Bangkok vlog, but then we did way too much, so I've split it into two. But thank you for watching, and remember to like and subscribe.